Hey everybody, the reason I'm making this video is because I anticipate getting the final word on a project we've been working on for the last couple months here. So today is the 22nd of April, and sometime either today or tomorrow I should get the final confirmation. The insurance for the community has been steadily on the rise for the last couple years. Unfortunately, we've had a series of claims taken on the insurance specifically because of lawsuits that were filed against the homeowners association, and not specifically against the homeowners association so much as we've just been kind of caught up in the lawsuits. The homeowners association didn't do anything wrong. The board of directors didn't do anything wrong, and that's been determined by the outcome of the cases to be 100% clear. But what happened was there's been issues with the neighborhood as far as some people's homes had some problems, and when they came in to sue the builders, unfortunately they had to kind of grab anybody and everybody who could have in any way had something to do with that problem. And that's generally what you're seeing with all these lawsuits. So the HOA got caught up in those. That required us to file claims, which engaged the insurance, which got us an attorney to protect us and to protect your interests as an owner in the community. So that's caused the insurance to steadily go up because insurance agencies collect money, and then when you have to make a claim against them, they begrudgingly pay out, take care of the issue, and then from there they just make their money back by increasing your premiums. And I think that's kind of something we all know. So no news there. However, we are on a certain amount of terms with the insurance company. You have to go for a certain amount of time. You can't just cancel any time and switch insurance companies. So I became aware that was coming up probably 5-6 months ago, and then steadily tried to remind myself to bring it up at board meetings and check in with the manager. And she was instructed to go out and keep an eye on it and get some feedback from the agent to see if we could maybe get a better policy, maybe a better rate. So then checked in with her a while back. She said, yep, we're up, we're due. You can go ahead and seek new insurance if you need to, or ask them to take a look at the policy. We had Nationwide is who we've been using. So gave her the go ahead on that, said, yes, please go out, check into that information, find out what's going on with the insurance and see if you can get us a better rate. So she did that, and then she came back with some policies, and we didn't see much of a savings. And I was like, look, I don't care if you have to get a new agent. I don't know the agent, so do what you got to do. Find something. So they came at it again and came back to us and said, hey, good news, we got a quote back from Travelers, which will save us some money. So I asked the board, leaning on Sydney's experience with the budget, leaning on Eric Barnes's experience with his background, and reached out to Virginia Pugh with her background. Each of them have specific pieces of the puzzle that are more specific than myself or Ellie. Ellie and I just kind of weigh in on the topic more than anything. Me, I know the insurance is high. Can we get a better price? Virginia has a background where she's actually worked in insurance, so she's able to give us a little bit of a different perspective on it. So anyways, everybody kind of threw in a little bit once we got the quotes and said, hey, let's take a look at this new policy, and let's see if it's apples to apples. Talked with the agent who confirmed, yeah, here you go, here's your apples to apples comparison. We got a nice chart that showed us here's your coverages, which I may just go ahead and post that up. I think I got a screenshot of that. I may post that up along with this video. But anyways, comparisons are looking pretty good. We were paying $30-some thousand for insurance on our yearly premium, and our new quote is coming back at around $16,000 something. So with a stroke of a pen over the weekend, on Easter weekend, I was able to sign off on a document which is going to save us $14,000 per year. The good news is we're looking at saving $14,000 per year. the bad news is we already know where that money's going. Just like any of your budgets, if I gave you an extra $1,000 a month, all of a sudden you'd be like, this is so awesome, I have more money and I know exactly where I got to spend it because you got bills. I think what the board's going to look at is, of course, this is a yearly $14,000 saved, and fingers crossed we don't have to engage the insurance a bunch and watch our premiums go back up. But what we're looking at is probably looking at rolling that money into the landscaping budget so that we can either go out and get a new company. We can walk away from our landscaping company we have right now anytime. We want to be able to either go out and get a new company or increase the amount of money we're paying towards our landscaping contract to bring in some of the services that were not included. I mean, basically, that's a whole separate conversation, and I think I want to do a little, hey, let's talk about the landscaping and how this works. But that's kind of what's going on. And then so that gives us some more money. So anytime we can take money from one area where we're already spending it and shift it over to another area and do it in a positive way, I think that's good. So good news, the insurance is going to go down for the community, which gives us room in the budget to do some other stuff. So I think that's a positive thing. It's something we proactively went out and sought, and I don't think that we do enough to inform you guys on the week-to-week things that we do within the community. It kind of gets quiet during the winter because the only thing we really have to worry about during the winter for the most part are issues that come up with things that break here and there, or we might have a big storm or rain. We had a lot of rain this year, and anytime we got those storms, we have leaks in the townhome roofs. The roofs are something we're going to have to address up there at some point. Another thing I think I need to make a little video explaining. So I'm going to take a few minutes to put these videos out, and if people watch them, great. I have noticed more engagement on the YouTube channel where people are watching these videos, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch them. Please share them with other members of the community, and apparently if you subscribe, you get it, that kind of bumps things for the community. We get more engagement. So do all that kind of stuff and everything, and kind of help us make other people in the community aware that this is available. Thanks.